Broadcasting worldwide from Pandemonium Studios in Cornwall, this is the Wal of Paine show on Phluid FM.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Wal of Paine here on Phluid Vision and Phluid FM. I'm Leo Bass Driver Paine alongside the rather blustery, rather windy and rather armless on one side of his glasses. Like I say, you should take the other one off.
And just go pints nay.
Nose glasses, yeah,
Look.
like Neil Waters.
Look,
there it is.
That's just come off the side of my £1.50. These were, Leo.
What, for glasses?
£1.50 for glasses, and they've only lasted about 2 years. I mean, that is
£1.50. That's not bad.
That's outrageous.
Where do you get them? Like service station?
Poundland.
Oh, right,
well, £1.50 land, obviously.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, trading standards should get in on that, shouldn't they?
Yeah, it's not Poundland anymore, is it? It's just land.
Land, yeah, just land.
So I got them from land.
You can get some good stuff from Poundland.
You can.
I get lots of good
clearly
stuff.
Not glasses. That was a good. We're paying homage this evening to Storm Ciaran.
Indeed.
Opening there, obviously, with the Cult, and well, not obviously if you don't know it, but the Cult and Rain, and New Model Army second in there, Storm Clouds. So we got a bit of a stormy, wet and windy playlist tonight. So anybody in the chat room, Sandy's in, hello. Prouty's in, hello. James, my mate James, is supposed to be tuning in tonight. He said send me a link, which I did, but I can't see him in the chat room. He said he listens every week, but he can't ever get in the chat room, Leo. So for all those people who are out there and listening, talk me through getting into the chat room.
Well, if you just pop on over to our website at either fm.fluidrecords.co.uk if you prefer listening, or vision.fluidrecords.co.uk if you prefer watching, then right underneath the player at the top of the page you have our chat room. You do not need an official login at all for it. You can just jump in as a guest, just type in any name or whatever and click login.
Now, how do I send that as a link then?
You can just copy it,
just upload it there
and just
share. He is listening. He said, "Hello, James."
Indeed, yeah.
He is listening. Yeah. Why are you not in the chat room, young man? We're doing this specifically for you.
Failing that, you can actually also chat to us. If I just go back to our little screen here, you can also chat to us on Mixcloud or Twitch. So if you check out mixcloud.com/live/Phluid FM or twitch.tv/Phluid Vision. Then you can chat there as well.
So James says, I can see the chat bit. I just
hold
click
on
it.
Are you looking at the screen? Yeah, I see what he's doing. He's looking at the screen, isn't he? Look underneath that.
Look underneath that.
Yeah, look underneath that. I see, because he's looking at the screen. You can see the chat boxes there going. James has just popped out.
Hey, hello lads. Hello, James. Right, what we're after, James, is any requests you might have that have got a rainy, floody, stormy, windy, like we've just had the Cult, as I say, rain, and we had New Model Army Storm Clouds. We're looking at requests from people in the chat room. Do our job for us.
Yeah, and if you enjoy our content, we hope that today is the day we earn the raining down of your likes, shares, comments, subscriptions. Please don't forget to feed the head of algorithm. Get on over to our socials, hit the little subscribe bell,
and get in there lightning quick.
Very good. And you can find us on Facebook at /Phluid Records, Twitch /Phluid Vision, Mixcloud /Phluid FM, Instagram at Phluid Records, YouTube at Phluid Vision, and Twitter X at FM Phluid. Please do like, follow, subscribe. You'll be notified of all of our uploads. If you hit the subscribe button, it does help us with the algorithm as well, because quite often we get absolutely ploughed into the bottom of that algorithmic
yes, we do.
Feed. Other times we're actually quite high up.
We'll have a flood now, won't we?
Yes, indeed. Much like Lou. Yeah.
Oh, Lou's had it hard this week, hasn't he? It's been underwater all week.
Yeah. Like my brother-in-law sent through a video earlier, just saying looks like Lou's swimming again. I was chatting to JJ, and as far as it sounds, he's been all right.
The bullers are dry.
Yeah.
Bullers are good. James is. Look at that. There we go. See, here we go. We're cooking. We're cooking with gas now. I've got a few in here. We've got a track coming up by our friend across the pond, Anthony Michael, who is one of Adam Topple's latest proteges. So he's in the playlist. We've got a few.
Top of the top bowls.
Oh, he's super down.
He's super down.
Super down. So,
any further down, he'd be down under with heinous crimes.
Well, I was going to say, I've had word from Anthony this week across the pond that away, saying would love to get involved in the chat room, would love to do a Zoom meeting, send me some dates, send me some info, let me know how I do it. And we are going, as you're quite right, that away into Adelaide to talk to Heinous Crimes, who are also well up for a Zoom chat. So we're going to go America and we're going to go Australia.
Sounds good.
Little
Sounds
bit.
good. We're globetrotting.
Well, we're already up as far as, because James is in Peterborough, so we're already up as far as Peterborough.
Yeah, well, I mean, my cousins listen out in the US as well, out in New Jersey, in Lincoln Park. Shout outs to Adam and
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, shout outs to Jason and Jeremy as well. They're also out there. I believe Jason's on the West Coast now, though. I think he might be in LA.
Ooh.
If so, I'm really sorry, buddy. I'm sure you'll get out soon enough.
Email us, get in the chat room.
Yeah.
And we've got a very dark and stormy looking Tipple of the week.
Yeah.
We're going to have the live quick quiz. If Andrea, well, it depends if the bunker's flooded.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a good
the bunker
point,
presumably is
actually.
underground, isn't it?
Yep,
So
yep.
maybe she's been bailing that out. But talking about him, let's have, sticking with our stormy theme, this is Anthony Michael and The Weatherman. With G Love and Special Sauce, I should say.
Weatherman said rain today, and it probably will tomorrow. Weatherman said it flood today, and it probably will tomorrow. Weatherman said there's gonna be a typhoon coming, and it probably will tomorrow. Na 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 na. Weatherman said I think I feel an earthquake rumbling. I hope the big one is not tomorrow. Na 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 na. And I can't understand why these things happen, but when we go too far, there's repercussions. When the weight of the world is on your shoulders and everybody's tuning in, don't you forget your milk and bread in case the sun don't shine again. Said the weatherman. Na 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 na. Said the weatherman. Na 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 na. Weatherman said a drought today, and it probably will tomorrow. Weatherman said the tidal wave, it'll probably hit tomorrow. Weatherman said it's gonna be a mudslide one, and it probably will tomorrow. Na 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 na. Weatherman said I think I see an asteroid coming, and it's gonna hit tomorrow. Na na na. Oh no. And I can't understand why these things happen, but when we go too far, there's repercussions. When the weight of the world is on your shoulders and everybody's tuning in, don't you forget your milk and bread in case the sun don't shine again. Said the weatherman. Said the weatherman. Hurricane, hail, blizzard and snow, an avalanche coming all the way from Colorado. Lightning striking everything down. Now a tornado gonna rip through your town. Wildfire, black smoke, bomb, cyclone. It's the end of the world and we all should've known. You reap what you sow. Don't you know if we don't change now, this'll be how it goes. And I can't understand why these things happen, but when we go too far, there's repercussions. When the weight of the world is on your shoulders and everybody's tuning in, don't you forget your milk and bread in case the sun don't shine again. And I can't understand why these things happen, but when we go too far, there's repercussions. When the weight said the weatherman, said the weatherman. Na 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 na.
It's sci-fi, isn't it?
Sci-fi, yeah.
It's unbelievable when people must be like, because they're listening to it, but they can see us, and then we're laughing, and sometimes we look serious, and then we look at the camera, and we've just literally covered what we covered. We've covered Anthony Michael,
Yeah.
We've covered Topi One,
Yeah.
We've covered Doctor Who, we've covered Sega,
Yeah.
we've covered Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
We've
well,
had all of those conversations literally in the last.
2 minutes or so?
Yeah.
3 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, where's my microphone? Where's my headphone gone?
Can you not? Like,
Oh,
yeah,
I can now.
there
When you
go.
lean
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Have
Have
you got a lot of static going through that jumper?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Because when you lean forward, I'm getting it.
Oh, it's
No, it's gone again now.
It's the static
I've got
excitement.
glue here.
It's the static excitement for the 60th anniversary of
Shall
Doctor
I give it a
Who.
little bit of slack?
There you go. That's the one.
It needs a bit of slack in the
There you
cable.
go. Now
It's
I can
gone
hear.
again. That there you go.
There
You got
you
it
go.
now.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, let's not
Perfect.
touch that again.
Fantastic,
That's a good
yeah.
tune, isn't it?
Yeah. Banging track.
The
Banging
whole
track.
album. The whole album is good. Mental State. It's called the album. Get that on YouTube, Spotify, all your normal streaming platforms.
Yes.
We always say Spotify. Other platforms are available. Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Of course, that's where we bought the Heinous Crimes T-shirts, because we went through to
Yeah,
their
well-
Bandcamp shop, and a lot of bands and artists have shops on their Bandcamp site.
Bandcamp is going a bit of a weird way at the moment because they obviously bought a few years back now, or maybe a couple of years back now, by Epic Games, who used to make they do still make the Unreal Engine. I don't say they made the Unreal games because those were actually made by Digital Extremes, but they were bought by them. Now, Epic are actually kind of majoritively owned by Tencent, which is obviously that Chinese
Is that 50
multi-global
Cent's
corporation. And that is far more evil than that.
Is poor, that's 50 Cent's poor cousin. He's called 10 Cent.
Yeah, a dime.
Yeah.
But they were bought by them, and obviously they have a 10% ownership. And Games as a Service is taking a massive beating at the moment. Like we've seen several games cancelled.
A bit like the members of the Houses of Parliament.
Well, Sega, man.
Although they pay for it.
Yeah, but Sega actually cancelled a game called Hyenas, which first of all, what sort of name for a game is that? That's pretty bad.
It's laughable.
But that was a Games of a Service. Yeah, laughable indeed. Yeah. So,
I tell you what, we're on fire tonight.
But,
every time I get a gag, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get it?
Don't forget we got that.
I do forget we've got that.
Yeah,
but only
I've
you got that.
now.
You said
Yeah.
last
No,
time.
you got it over there as well.
No. Because the week before when I tried to do it, didn't work. Oh.
There you go.
Talking about last week, Prouty's just said I bought you some spare cans for when you visit the remote studio. Because he didn't have a spare pair of headphones. Can you believe in Prout's entire house? He's got kids. He's got one pair of headphones.
I suppose the rest of them probably have earbuds, right?
Oh, maybe.
Do they have earbuds, Prout? Are they
don't wanna be sharing
microwaving their brains?
Send us in as well, because we've had a very, very, very stormy day. Kim, send us in your stormy stories. Prout's probably lost a couple of sheep and a fence. James is up in Peterborough.
Our fence has gone down again.
James has been out on the beat today because he works for the Royal Mail.
Yep.
So he might have left his electric van stranded in a flood.
Yep.
Sandy might have had something going off. Let us know if you're tuning in. What's
Yeah,
happened to you
now.
in the storm?
Prout saying you don't want sweaty earbuds. Yeah, no.
I don't want
fancies
sweaty earbuds. I want
yeah.
some nice. I hope they are Beats by Dr. Dre, Steve.
No. He's tied the sheep down. That's good,
Nice
so they
one.
don't blow away.
A bit like Rolf with his kangaroo.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Well, yeah. Well,
I just
he
did.
tied his kangaroo down plenty. Yeah, like he wouldn't shut up about it in what was it, late 60s?
When you look back on that now, could that have been a massive euphemism for something?
Go back and listen to any of Rolf Harris's tunes. Look, again, this is what gets me,
The
man.
cover of the album, though, Leo, has got him with a kangaroo.
Yeah.
And you think time a kangaroo. I don't know why we're now talking about Rolf. Maybe we should be talking about this off air in case we get
No,
libeled or
it's all
something.
good.
But
No, we're cool.
We're talking about.
He says this broadly.
Well, we're in now. Talking about Jimmy's. Rolf Harris.
Yep.
Maybe Tie My Kangaroo Dance. But when you listen to that as a youngster, you're thinking, oh, yeah, he's got a kangaroo, and he's why he would be doing that. I mean, surely there's some animal rights issues in there.
I don't know. It depends if it's boxing you. If it's punching your head, you might want to tie it down.
But he's got a kangaroo, and he's tying it down.
Yeah.
So you just go with the flow with that, and then you start to think that's a bit weird, tying a kangaroo down. It's
Yep.
a bit like, say, got some animal welfare issues there. But now, just saying it to you, literally this minute, I'm thinking, Is that a euphemism
Well,
for
again,
something? Looking at how his career
I'm Jake the
plummeted.
Peg. I'm Jake the Peg with a middle
With an
leg,
extra leg.
Two little boys had 2 little toys.
They did.
Yeah, and like again, like my mum used to kind of say this to a
Why,
degree
when
as
I
well.
was
But I was
younger,
like, how did no one ever
I was going to
notice?
say,
Look
why
at
did we never see this coming?
all of
That's another one of his
glam rock.
songs.
All, hey,
Hang on,
right.
hang on.
Got there,
I got it.
got there, brilliant. Yeah, like all of glam, you know, like there's so much now. Like, what was it I was listening to? Waterloo, man, by ABBA. Listen to the lyrics to that, man. It's like, oh, baby girl, you're too young for me. You're only like 16 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like,
Steve's just said he's tied his kangaroo down. So
he could use his didgeridoo on it.
Allegedly can use his didgeridoo on it. I'm thinking of a bit of farming theme.
Yep.
Seeing as Steve's tuned in, and a bit of our continuing with our rainy theme.
Yep. Rain on the farm.
Better than that.
Better than rain on the farm.
Steven Seagal's Thunderstruck.
Ah,
I know Prouty loves the
fantastic.
original AC/DC one.
I played their version of Danger Zone at Carpe Diem the other week at the depot. It went down a storm. They loved that.
Let's have a bit of this cheeky little tune.
What a tune right there. Steven Seagal's.
Belter, isn't it?
Yep, banging. Lads, check out their
Absolutely
version
banging.
of Danger Zone as well. That's really, really good.
Welcome to the Danger Zone. That was Top Gun.
Indeed.
Think of it. I was going to say Top Gear for some reason. But,
Yeah. No, again, another one of those covers that's better than the original. And I like the original. Don't get me wrong, the original's really good. But yeah, their cover is fantastic.
Oh no, yeah, you can't beat a bit of Steven Seagal. Next week, we should just give a pre-announcement. It's going to be another Mrs. Wal of Paine show. Hopefully, we'll
Indeed.
when we phone her for the quiz shortly. Hopefully,
double
she'll be
check,
like, oh. And it's going forward to potentially talking about Christmas roast again.
Well, I think it's almost exactly the same time we did it last time, so I think we're going to try and recreate the same show one for one exactly and see how close we can get.
Are you going to go Christmas jumpers?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do on that.
Yeah,
I still
excellent.
need to look into this Fluid Christmas jumper. We need to get some of them sorted
Oh, that'd be
out.
great, because we could have the fluid wings,
Yeah.
like a Christmas tree with baubles hanging on them.
Yeah, well, I was also looking at my boy Rodney Roots Maneuver. Shout out to Roots. He's still in recovery, but he's getting back on it. And he's been doing some Roots Maneuver wrapping paper. You can get like
No
Long Come
way.
Save Me wrapping paper and witness the Christmas. Like that, I thought that was just class, mate. Witness the Christmas. Yeah, there's a tune we should stick on, man. Roots Maneuver, Witness the Fitness. That's a banger right there, man.
We'll get it in. We'll get it in next week.
Yeah. I'll try
Get it in next week.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say, because Mrs. Wal is sitting in for me, because next week I am in Bournemouth and I'm conferencing at Wale, which is the Wessex educational show.
Yeah.
And one of the keynote speakers is Jason Fox, aka Foxy, from the programme on the telly where you Ant Middleton's SAS. So of course Andrea loves Foxy.
Yeah.
And she's got Foxy's book, so she can't believe that I'm going off to Bournemouth. And
Did
I'm
you
going to
do
get to chat to
SAS Tough
Foxy.
Enough?
Did I do it?
No, did Foxy do that?
I think he's in most of them.
Yeah, because that's what Michael Maisie did. Our good friend Michael Maisie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've got to go off and I've got to just go off and put up with talking to Foxy and getting the book signed.
What a shame. What a damn shame.
Bring back the book, get it all signed.
Yeah.
And I said to Andrea, did you want me to get him to put some lipstick on and put a big lipsticky kiss in it? Might draw the line at that, because he's a big fella and
You never know.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
Yeah,
You don't want to wind
yeah.
Foxy up.
Yeah.
But that's going to be good fun.
Yeah,
so we've
sounds
got that
pretty
to
cool.
look forward to.
Yeah.
We'll ring Andrea shortly, because I said we'll do the quiz before the bells kick off. And we tried to do that last week. At
He's watching.
He is,
He's
the
watching.
vicar.
He's just literally sat there. He's like, look, you got a little direct line to the campanologists, and as soon as he starts going, go guys, do it right now, ring them bells. Yeah.
As soon as he hears the phone ringing.
Yep. It's campanology time.
Yeah, it is.
Get
So
in
the
there with
vicar,
your
well, at least the vicar's
campanology.
listening.
Huh?
At least the vicar's listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, Mary Hinge is in. Evening, Mary. I want to find out what James was doing on his round today. I want to find out how wet and
how
windy
was the round?
How wet and windy it was with the Royal
Here
Mail.
in Liscott.
No, he's Peterborough.
Oh, Peterborough, of course.
I
you said
went
earlier,
over the
sorry,
bridge.
yeah.
I went over the bridge this morning because I was in Devon. As I say, there's a lot of schools closed and this, that, and the other. And I went to Torquay, and it was actually, although there had been some flooding, I had quite a pleasant day.
Oh.
And then as soon as I got back across the Tamar Bridge, just before you go under the tunnel, it started lashing it down again, and it was pouring with rain.
Yeah.
So if you were in Devon today, you had the. But these
glasses are going to poke your eye out.
Shall I see if they go pints now?
Try. You're going to have to bend the nose bit in a little bit, and then just pin them on. Sorry, you can always pick up another pair from. See, now the other side won't break.
Can't get that side off
that's
now.
the problem. One side will go,
I could
the
go
other
like
side
that,
won't.
and I could have them like that. Look.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Fantastic.
Good.
It's turning into Downton Abbey here.
Yes. Apart from that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's. And I'm right-handed, so I really could have done with that not happening.
It's funny actually because, like you mentioned earlier, like
Why
we were
won't
talking.
that come off then? Why is the other one literally
The
just
wonder of modern engineering, man. Seriously. Yeah.
Still gotta wear them like that?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I might come in a monocle next week. Oh, I'm not here next week. What am I doing with that?
Good point.
I just spent the last 5 minutes explaining I'm not here.
Yeah.
And then
you can go to that. Oh, Jane's saying it was hardly any rain today. Slight rain, cycling in at 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, he gets up at silly o'clock. He gets up at something like 4:30. The other day I spoke to him, and he said I did a bit of overtime for a couple of days and went in early. And I'm like,
well, like midnight.
Well,
yeah.
You say that, right? So I said, you get in early anyway. He goes, no, like early. And I said, well, what time did you get up to go in early? He says 3:15. He did 2 3:15s on the bounce. So he gets up at 4:30 normally, but he gets up at 3:15 to do these. And literally, I said, what did Gemma's his partner, what did Gemma think of that? And he said, she just looked at me and went, don't do that again. Yeah. I mean, I had a similar sort of conversation like one Monday morning when I think it was Dave Dowler came in to Sega and said to me, what are you doing here so early? I was like, I just thought I'd do some overtime. He's like, what time did you get in? I was like, Thursday. I wasn't even joking. I've been all bloody weekend, man. It was ridiculous. Like, look, start 3:30 a.m. start until 2:20. Yeah, man, it's big shifts. What, the following morning, like a 23-hour shift? Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, this thing. A lot of people do have some very hardcore hours. Honestly, we had 24-hour coverage back in the day at Sega. We had like a morning shift, a daytime shift that was sort of breaching across 2, an evening shift, and a night shift. Very little ever got done on the night shift. I'll be honest about that. Luckily, I didn't. Beers? No. Well. Oh God, I've got to stop doing that. No, I mean, there were rumours, like, honestly, before I got there was some shenanigans that would go down. Not mentioning any names, but you know who you are out there. You remember these conversations we had where, like, some of the old crew, some of the old crew who maybe had, like, gone up the chain from QA in the past, back in their day, and I can verify this as well because I had a couple of people I knew that worked there at the time, where like night shift would kick off, they'd leave at like an hour, and then they'd all bowl up to Shepherd's Bush and go clubbing, and then just come back before the shift started the next morning. Excellent, when the boss turns up. That was in the Dreamcast days. That was when they first moved from Piccadilly down to the Great West Road in West London. Dreamcast. And now, of course, they moved everything out to Bulgaria, and now it seems like they're shutting that down too. Hey. Because as much as I told them while I was there, that's what was gonna happen if they didn't change things. That's just what they went and did anyway. Just shut everything down, don't they? Shall we have? Oh, don't worry, they got a super game coming in 2026. Oh, something on the top there. Yeah. No, they've got a super game coming in 2026. That's literally what they're calling it, a super game. A super game. They're doing the new football, aren't they? Football as you've never experienced it ever. And they show you this amazing football game, and then at the bottom it goes, not actual game footage. Yeah, honestly, look, this is one thing. And you think, oh, actually, I'm just watching the football. This is one thing, like I was talking to the good lady driver about, is like, remember when we had the age of like standards, where if you advertise something, you kind of had to now... I follow the Cynical DJ on Facebook. Go check him out. He's hilarious. He posts brilliant cynical DJing tips. You follow us? Well, the day that I was going to go up to the depot for Carpe Diem, the first thing I saw was a post from them for the modern EDM DJ, the Pioneer EDM 660 mixer that has one channel on it, so nothing gets in the way of your single track pre-mix. And excellent. Like, it has a massive sync button, so you can press that, and the one track that you're pre-mixed won't get like out of sync with itself and all this sort of stuff. Excellent. But the ones that he's been showing this week are fake DJs. Yeah. And I've mentioned this before, like with David Guetta and his self-help USB that played by accident instead of pre-mixed.
and like excuses coming out as well of, oh well, there's a light show and a video show that's synced with it, so it has to be a pre-mix, and it's showing these kids at like massive 10,000 people festivals, and they're dancing around in front of these decks and going boop 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 boop, not actually doing anything. The decks aren't even plugged in, they're not even turned on. Now surely those tens of thousands of people deserve their money back, because that's just like, they're literally not doing. And also there's a light and visual show, so it has to be. How do I manage to do it on my own, with no other engineers or anything like that, week in, week out, down JJ's?
If we get confirmation on New Year's Eve down the Globe.
Yeah, exactly.
Just waiting for a Nooska to get back to us.
If this is the excuse, it's like, well, how come I can have like a wonderfully synced visual system running on my own, while I'm also DJing and MCing in some cases.
Because you're a bass driver.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's it.
Shall we? Simple answer, isn't it? Yeah. Shall we have another tune and then we'll phone Andrea and we'll have an early doors quiz? Because that means we can have a quiz before the bells kick off. And when the bells kick off, we could be doing some drinking.
Yeah, sounds good. Good.
There's a track here, because we've compiled this and we're like, what can we think of? And you went, what about Thunder by Prince? And I went, is it a good track? And Leo's response was just, it's Prince, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Was it the new Power Generation? How is it listed? As just Prince?
It's just Prince, but he was Prince in the new Power Generation. Well,
the things I'm thinking, it might not have been the new Power Generation. It might have been the other band he had, which was the Rock Loves and... I can't remember the name of it. Anyone out there that can remember the other name of the band that wasn't the new Power Generation? It was one, I think, just before that, and the bassist went on to be in NPG.
Now, was Cat the drummer in the new Power Generation or that other band then?
It may also be both, actually, because it was largely the same layout. There's only a couple of people changed. I think there's a new keyboardist.
Well, anybody knows, text us in.
Yeah, let us know.
This is Thunder.
Banging track.
By Prince.
There you go. That was Thunder by Prince and the new Power Generation. We got
well recovered, Leah. We found out what the tech problem was in the end. Hello, Andrea.
Yeah, is Andrea playing it?
Hello. We found out what our tech problem was.
Yeah, it was me.
There we go. Fantastic. I'll check it out.
It was me. I'm so sorry.
That's
it was me stopping you playing your thing from Spotify because I was on your Spotify.
So we gathered because we couldn't work it out, and then I suddenly looked down and I said, hang on a minute, it says it's playing in the kitchen at home.
Yeah, isn't it worrying that you can be literally half a mile away and it will still play back at home?
I know. I've just realised that is actually quite scary because, you see, I was asking Alexa to play some wave music, like not wave as in rap, waves as in the sea.
Yeah.
Because I'm flooded in my bunker.
We were saying, weren't we?
Yes, we thought you might be.
So I was sat here listening to all this waves music going on, and then you were trying to play your song, and I was going, Alexa, stop, shut up, stop.
Brutal.
Oh yeah, because that's the account we obviously use here.
I know, and then after about 3 times I told her to stop, and then I'm watching you on the screen and I'm thinking, what's going on here? Why can't you play that song?
Yeah.
And then eventually I thought, oh my God, it's the same account.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done to the radio show? And I'm just I'm in the bunker going, Alexa, shut up, stop playing.
Well, good job, Leo had a backup of that.
Yeah.
Found it in the archives, blew the dust off the vinyl, and away we go.
Yeah, so 1,000 apologies. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I had no idea we were all connected.
We are. The whole world is connected.
Yeah.
I know, it's a bit scary, isn't it?
It is disconcerting, definitely.
You can't do it. Big brother and big sister and everybody are certainly watching everything we do.
Yeah, apparently...
I know. But all I wanted to do was just have some sound of the waves washing into my bunker.
Well, I'm sure that in future... Have you got one?
What, waves?
Yeah, have we got waves for the bunker?
I'm sure we can get some waves.
I did have it on earlier, but obviously interrupted your song.
We can take Siege down. and we can give you some waves, can we?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah,
Should we
in
take
a
the siege
second,
down?
maybe.
So
Hold on.
my bunker is very flooded.
It's very flooded, is it? Oh, is it like
Very
loo at the
flooded,
moment?
yeah.
You
I
swimming
put
in
lots
it?
of sandbags out, but no, it still came in. So now I'm just sat on a little coffee table with my wellies on, which is swishing around in water.
Here you go. Can you hear that?
There you go.
We've got you some wavy music.
Yeah, we've got some waves,
Oh,
ocean
thank you.
waves for you.
Siege has gone. He's under siege.
Yep.
And we've got waves for your bunker.
Yes, indeed.
Have you got a bucket to bail yourself out?
I've been bailing myself out all day.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
And
So
we've
now,
got...
so now I've got. Now I can just sit on my coffee table with my wellies.
with a wet quiz paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit soggy, but it's okay. I think I can just about read the questions on it.
Brilliant. Well, we've got James in the chat room if you want to grab a piece of paper and a pen, and you've got Prouty's in, and Mary Hinge is in, and Sandy's in, and we're in. So let's have we got a wet and windy quiz, or is it no?
No, you haven't.
Ooh.
You've got get your engines running.
Oh, cars.
Cars,
Very
huh?
sore point in our household at the moment.
Motor.
Or breakdown,
Cars.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we give it a go, Leo?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Mary, Prouty, James, everybody in the chat room, grab your pens and papers and get on.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
And this is not multiple choice.
Oh, great.
Right, okay, I'm going to predict I'm going to get 3. Leo, what are you saying?
3 or 4 maybe if I'm lucky.
Oh, it could be a tie-break situation again.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to fire away. Question number 1. The slogan for which auto brand is the best or nothing?
Oh,
They're actually very easy.
that's interesting. I know Vorsprung der Technique, the best or nothing.
That's
Okay.
interesting. Huh.
I'm going that. Oh,
Okay,
same
question
drink.
number 2.
Yeah.
Which weekly UK automobile magazine refers to itself as the world's oldest car magazine?
Oh, it's not going to be that then.
That's interesting.
I was going to put Top Gear magazine, but the world's oldest
Interesting.
car magazine. Okay.
Question number 3.
Yeah.
Which car brand produces the V12 powered Aventador and the V10 powered Hurricane?
I got that one. I know that one.
I thought you might. Actually, it's quite easy for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I know.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's one of my 3.
Nice.
Oh, Leo, you're looking a little bit like I'm confused here.
I think
I
he's got...
kind of checked out of cars quite a while ago when I was in Bristol. Like,
Did you?
Yeah, well, it was shortly after we took 2 minis and broke them down and built them into one Clubman. And
yeah.
we bored it out and stuff, so it was a little bit cheeky, a
Prouty's
little bit over CC for what it should have been.
Look
and then my housemate's girlfriend stacked it into the back of a bus. So
I'm seeing some answers coming into the chat room, and I've got similar... Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Right, everybody's firing up in the chat room. We've got some good answers now.
Yeah.
Right, come on.
Excellent. Next one.
Okay, question number 4. In 1971, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 2-door models were given what name? Come on, Neil. I know you know this.
Yeah, I know that one.
Alexei Sale talks about it in one of the Indiana Jones films, I believe.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, yes, damn it. Right, go on.
Turbo.
Number 5.
Twin overhead camshaft.
Right, go on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, number 5.
Damn it. Is that...
The Beetle was the world's best-selling vehicle of all time until the late 1990s, when it was overtaken by which car?
Okay.
No multiple choice.
No, I think
Beetle
I might
was
have
the
that
most
one.
popular car until
Oh, look what
when?
Mary Hinge has gone for. So we've got 3 different answers
right.
for the Rolls Royce.
So until when?
Sorry.
The Beetle was until the 90s.
Until the 90s.
That's a good
Okay.
question.
And question number 6.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is This is so easy. What name was given to the most famous 1969 Dodge Charger driven in a television series?
Okay. My dream car.
19.
1969 Dodge Charger. When I win the lottery, which I don't do, that's what I'm buying.
Is it specifically 69, did you say that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because I was born in 69.
Well, yeah, there's several other Dodge Chargers running around back in those days as well.
It's my birth year.
Yeah, but other series as well, but also use Dodge Chargers. So
this is a great
one
quiz.
Is by far the most famous. If you don't know this one, then you don't know any Dodge Charger.
You don't know diddly squat boss hog.
Exactly. And I'm not coming with you, Wal, if you win this.
Mm-hmm.
To buy one.
No.
Hard to come by these days.
Question number 7.
75 grand.
This is more my type.
Okay.
Which European city is the Volvo Group headquarters?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or is it?
Oh. Okay. How many questions have we got?
Ooh.
10.
Right, cool.
Oh, wait, actually, it might be.
Are you changing?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Yep.
Question number 8. What was the top-selling car in the UK in 2016?
Oh, how long ago was that? That's 7 years.
Top-selling car in 2018.
2016.
2016. Ooh.
2016.
Top-selling
What
car.
was the top-selling car in the UK in 2016?
Okay.
Is it brand or model you're looking for?
Oh, as in like Ford in general, or the actual model?
Does it have to be the actual model?
Or make?
Well, I'll give you a point if you say either one. So it's a something.
Okay. What you? Oh God, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Question 9. This is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Question 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, now it gets a little bit harder. Okay. Which 22-mile long M50 motorway is often referred to as Ross what? So which 22-mile long M50 motorway is often referred to as Ross what?
Ross. Okay, and the last question.
And your last one. Oh, hang on, I've lost my bit of paper. Oh, but here it goes.
M50, the Ross
Yeah,
way.
question number 10. What flag is waved to start the 24 hours of the Le Mans race?
And not multiple choice.
No, there's no multiple choice this week.
Okay, Leo, have you got? What do you think? That's a guess for me. That's what I put. I put that.
I think it might be. I
see.
Might be.
Right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you go.
Okay, Smitty, we're going to
nice.
play a tune and then we're going to come back
tasty.
for some answers. That was a good quiz.
Yeah, I don't want any. I can watch you, so I don't want any cheating going on.
We can
here,
do that.
comparing
Look, we can do
answers.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a bit of. This is a bit of a curveball for us. We have a bit of The Flood. Take that.
Hey, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
Back
why
in a
not?
mo. Cheers, Smitty. Take that.
Yeah, and party. Anyone remember
Absolutely.
that? Anyone remember? Come on, take that.
Take
and
that
party.
and party. Look at
Wow,
my glasses
are
have gone.
off, mate.
Look at the state of these.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of comedy show.
Man, people really do need
Actually,
to go back.
it is a comedy show.
Yeah. People do need to go back and check out like Take That's first appearances on the Irish circuit.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, man.
I quite like a bit of Take That. Don't mind Take That at all.
Yeah,
Let's
but
get
then
the
you
phone
like,
on.
you like Grease as well, right?
Like who? Grease. I love Grease.
There you go.
Love Grease.
That explains it all.
Love a bit of Grease. Where's
Yeah.
Andrea? Come on, is the bunker flooded? Maybe the phone lines are down. She needs one of those emergency wind-up. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
It's all right.
yes.
We thought maybe the phone lines in the bunker had gone down. You need one of those emergency wind-up
Wind-up ones,
radios.
yeah.
I am on a wind-up radio.
Excellent. Breaker, 1-4 for a copy.
It is a wind-up radio because I just saw a little flash up there. Morzim playing on December the 2nd.
Yeah.
We
thanks for
are.
the plug. Hey.
We are playing on December the 2nd in JJ's in Liscard, yes.
Indeed.
Oh, right. Well, you should have told me that before, because I'm already booked out for the December 2nd.
Ah.
Oh, are you?
Well, this is what we keep telling people.
Yeah, and
It's
you
busy
haven't
time of
told
year.
me, and now that's really put a kibosh on everything.
Oh, no. That's only just literally
Well, don't
been-
worry, because you'll be able to watch it live and on demand on Phluid Vision at
Yeah, but
vision.fluidrecords.co.uk.
Absolutely.
I'm doing wreath making on December the 2nd.
Well, even better, you can put it on their smart TV because you can access it anywhere, anytime, any device, 24/7. You can all watch it.
A shameless plug for
Yeah.
Stax wreath making
Yeah,
and
while
the
you make your
Morzim and
wreaths.
JJ's.
Yeah, all in one.
Excellent. Right, Swilly, we've got some good answers here.
Oh, well, I'm glad you have. Right, okay. So,
I think she'll be the
your
judge
answer
of that.
to question number 1 then.
Is
Okay. The slogan for which auto brand is the best or nothing? And the answer is...
Well, Prout said it ain't BMW, that's for sure. Mary Hinge went with Skoda,
I went with Skoda.
and I went with Seat.
You're all wrong.
Yay!
What?
It's Mercedes-Benz.
Oh,
What?
Mercedes-Benz. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Right, so you got naught for that one.
I'm trying to remember any time that I've ever seen that.
I've never
referenced
seen
in
that
any
ever. Is that a new
Mercedes
slogan?
advert. I'm trying to remember what
No,
their
it's
slogan
an
used
old
to be.
slogan.
I thought their saying was Mercedes. You've got to be rich to buy one of these. I thought
No.
that was their slogan.
Well, you're not rich, so you can't buy Mercedes, so you don't know their slogan.
Exactly. Right.
There you go.
Question
right,
2.
Okay. Question number 2. Which weekly UK automobile magazine refers to itself as the world's oldest car magazine? And it is...
Prout said Autocar, Mary Hinge said Auto Trader, and I said Auto Trader.
And I said the AA
It
magazine.
is... What did you say, Neil?
AA magazine.
Oh my God, how old are you?
Well, this is the world's oldest.
It's Autocar.
Auto car.
Car. Excellent. So
Oh,
Prout,
so
you got
Prouty's
that
got one.
Yep. Good work.
But I won't be coming to you, Neil, when you want to buy a car.
No, absolutely. But I know I've got the next one right, and so has Prout.
Who suggested
Okay,
Joyce's
which
car?
car brand produces the V12 powered Aventador and the V10 powered Huracan? The answer is...
Lamborghini.
Yeah, Prout said Lamborghini, Mary Hinge said Audi.
And I've got Lamborghini.
It's Lamborghini.
Get
there you
in.
go. Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
Other than the Countach and the Miura, I'm not like super keen.
Gallardo.
Oh yeah, I remember
Okay,
Gallardo.
question number
Yeah.
4.
I
Yeah.
remember David
In
Beckham had a Gallardo.
1971, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow two-door models were given what name?
Well, Prouty says he hasn't got a clue. Mary Hinge
Said
says
the Corniche.
Corniche.
And I said the Phantom.
And I said the Ghost.
Oh, it's the Corniche. Well done, Mary.
Well
Mary
done, Mary
Hinge
Good
gets
luck.
one.
Nice one. Nice one. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and question number 5. The Beetle was the world's best-selling vehicle of all time until the late 1990s, when it was overtaken by which car?
Right, so Prout said the Mini, Mary Hinge said the Fiesta, I said Mini as
And
well.
I said the Fiesta.
Well, you're all wrong. It was the Toyota Corolla.
Oh,
What?
bloody Toyota.
Toyota Corolla. That's Americans. That's bloody Americans
Yeah,
for you,
there you
man.
go.
No,
Jeez.
Japanese.
Japanese don't like Toyota Corollas. Come on. They spend
Yes, they
ludicrous
do.
amounts of
Yes,
money
they do.
importing European cars and getting 13 on their number plate because it's lucky.
Right. Answer
Right.
number 6.
Okay, you all got this right. You have to get this right.
Yeah.
Question number 6, and the answer is, of course,
The General Lee.
General Lee.
Indeed. There you
Apart
go.
from Mary Hinge, who said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. General Lee.
Absolutely. Right, question 7.
Okay, and question number 7. In which European city is the Volvo Group headquarters?
Right, Prout said Gothenburg, Mary Hinge said Sweden.
Sweden.
Well, yeah.
So Gothenburg, Stockholm, I put.
I put Malmo.
Well, Mary Hinge is good on this because it's actually Gothenburg.
Oh,
that was
so,
Prouty.
Yeah, Prouty, you got that one.
Prouty
Yeah.
got that.
Damn it,
Right,
yep.
well done, Prouty. He's doing well,
I went
isn't he?
too far north. There you go.
Okay. Question number 8. What was the top-selling car in the UK in 2016? And it was the... Wait for it.
Mary said the
Ford
Mini.
Fiesta.
Oh, it's the Ford Fiesta.
I put
Oh, okay.
Fiesta down for number 5. I was bloody hell.
I put the Kia Picanto.
I put Skoda Octavia for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I got Fiesta on question 5, which was wrong.
Yeah. I tell you what,
Oh,
definitely
my
wasn't the
goodness.
Suzuki Wagon-R. It definitely wasn't that.
No,
I used to have one. Great car, man.
or the
People
Honda
miss-
Jazz.
Everyone misses my Wagon-R, man.
I'm surprised
Like, every
Prouty-
time I took it to the MOT place, they'd always go, "Yay, it's the purple Shaggin' Wagon."
I'm surprised Prouty didn't put down the Honda Jazz.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 9.
Yes.
Which 22-mile-long M50 motorway is often referred to as Ross what?
Well, Mary Hinge has put on Y.
Yeah.
Ross on Y.
Prout said the Ross Spur.
The Ross Spur, and I put the Ross Way. I'm just hoping it's not the Ross
Oh,
Kemp.
well, who put the Ross Spur?
Ross Spur.
Prout.
Prouty.
Well, it is the Ross Spur.
God,
Ah.
Prouty's on fire. That's 5 he's got so
I thought
far.
it was going to be the Ross where Chandler Bing died in a bathtub. Oh, too soon.
Too soon.
Okay, and your last one, number 10. What flag is waved to start the 24 hours of the Le Mans race?
Prout,
And it is...
Prout
Actually,
said the French flag.
actually, that's quite a good shout, the French flag. 'Cause I put...
But
What did you put?
it is. The answer is the French tricolour
Oh.
or French flag.
The tricolor.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay,
he's
then.
right.
Wow. God damn it. Those guys, man, they will literally not stop, will they?
Unbelievable. How many did you get, Leo?
1.
1?
Yeah, the General Lee. Hey, are you aware of this as well? In Quebec, it is soon going to be illegal to... Well, it's actually already illegal to have any English on your shop signs.
Is it?
Yeah, and they're phasing out English as a language. So if you
Oh.
move to Quebec, you've got 6 months to learn fluent French,
French.
or your visa gets cancelled.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, Leo got 1, Smitty. I got 2. I did predict I was going to get 3, but I didn't. Prouty, congratulations. Have we got an
you-
applause?
yeah,
Congratulations
yeah,
to
somewhere, haven't
Prouty.
we? We
He
do
got
have an applause
6.
somewhere. Yeah, well done.
Yay!
There he is. Prouty
There
is...
you go. And you tell me you know so much about cars.
I do, but look at the cars I know about. The 1969 Dodge Charger and the Lamborghini.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who needs to know about the
fantastic.
Toyota Corolla and a Ford Fiesta when you can
It's
know
funny,
about
I was
a
talking about a
Lamborghini?
Toyota Camry earlier today with a good lady
you
driver
go.
because, like, you know, people were like, "Oh my God, there's a storm! It's all raining," and I'm like, "I've seen worse." You know, try driving through Daytona in a tropical storm with wraparound like lightning for like 4 hours, 100-mile-an-hour gales, all this sort of stuff in a Toyota Camry. Like, it's
Or-
not fun,
no,
man.
I don't
compared
wanna try
to
that.
pootling around here with a little bit of wind and rain.
Right, Swinny, carry on bailing. Don't let the bunker go under. Don't damage all the electric
No,
equipment.
I've got a bit more bailing to do, and then I'll get myself out the bunker.
Yeah.
I'm going to batten down the hatches, and then hopefully move into my boathouse.
Well, you've got to lock the bunker up good and tight tonight because don't forget you're not using the bunker next week. You're going to be round
You're
here
gonna be
doing a
here,
Mrs. Wal Of Paine show.
What?
So it'll be a,
What? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
so it'll be a live quiz next week. So make sure the bunker's
Exactly. And
watertight
when
tonight.
were you going to mention this?
I've mentioned it to her twice, but she's forgetting. Right, Swinny, thank you for that. We will catch you later. We are going to have
Yes.
a tune. Andrea likes the original. This Like a Hurricane was written by Neil Young.
Ah, yeah.
We're going to play...
Oh, I do love that song, but I am a little bit upset. Can I just say,
Yeah.
Neil,
Yep.
can I just say, Foxy,
Foxy.
Foxy, yes, Foxy.
how come you're going to see Foxy and I'm not?
It's the circles you're moving, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the circles in which I move in, Leah. You're
Exactly,
absolutely
yeah.
right. I
We're
move in
always
the...
surrounded by such famous people all the time. You
I'm-
know?
I-
I mean,
I-
Hannah was just on ITV a couple of days ago.
I
so,
know,
you know.
I know. I just can't...
I
I bet he...
I think whatever you do, Neil,
Yeah.
whatever, could you get Foxy's signature? Just get him to write, "You know I love you, Andrea," or "My love, Foxy."
I will get him to write that.
Cool.
You tell me what you want him to write and I'll get him to write it.
Yeah.
Right.
in my book.
Absolutely. Right, thank you, sweetie. I will see
All
you.
right.
I will see you later.
We'll see you next week.
No, you won't. I'll be in bed, and you'll be on live next week. Everybody,
Yeah,
Mrs. Wal Of Paine
indeed.
show next week.
We'll
live
talk about
quiz.
Christmas food cooking again.
Absolutely. I'll catch you later, sweetie.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Awesome.
Right. That was a good quiz.
Yeah.
Even though I did shockingly well, I am pleased that I did at least, as I say, know Lamborghini and 1969 Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
And quite pleased that I didn't know Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, like that's good. That's got to be America, seriously. Like, and like I say, I'm not convinced Japan love their Toyota Corollas.
I don't
much.
know. I mean, it is a really,
Bearing in
really,
mind,
really
like popular cars
car.
in Japan are very small.
They do a lot of that. When Gemma, because obviously our daughter Gemma, she's married to Tom, who's I mean, he's Kiwi, but he's born in Japan, so his family are in Japan, and they go and visit. They have a lot of those cubes.
Yes.
Literally the little square cars.
Yes, that's
which
what I'm
are
thinking.
hideous.
Well, they're practical.
But they probably do the job in
It's
Tokyo.
certainly more practical than importing a Mercedes SL500 from the 70s.
When
and
only the
buying
best
a
will do, or
13
whatever
number
their
plate.
slogan was.
Yeah, I've got to remember what, because I did a project on Mercedes. I actually liked at primary school, and they sent a whole bunch of history stuff about them, and I don't remember that in any of it, but yeah. It's
Prouty
interesting
said
that.
he got 7.
He got 7, yeah.
He's a liar, he got 6.
Yeah, well, you know.
And Mary Hinn said very poor. I think Steve's a very poor look. How do you work out, Steve? You got 7.
Well, if we go back and have a little look, I'm sure
We'll go back and ratify that
Like,
whilst
so
we're playing the next song.
He didn't get the BMW one at the beginning.
No.
He got Autocar. He got Lamborghini.
That's 2.
He got Mini. No, he didn't. That was a Corolla.
That
General
was the
Lee.
Corolla.
He got Gothenburg.
Yeah,
He got the Fiesta.
that's 5.
The Rosspur.
That's 6.
And the French
Oh, and the
flag.
French flag, he did
Yeah,
get 7.
exactly. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Steve.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't add up in the studio. Right,
Yeah.
we're going to play Like a Hurricane. We're not going to play the original. It was written by Neil Young. We're going to play the Missions version. And we'll be back for some booze.
There you go, Travis. Why does it always rain on me? There's a long forgotten tune there, which is still amazing. What a great band, Travis. They were fantastic.
Love a bit of Travis.
I always love the Ali G episode with him. Is you Travis? No, I'm in Travis, but no, use Travis, isn't it?
You is Travis, innit?
Yeah, and then he pulls a sick jungle version of that tune.
And,
I need that version actually. If you're out there listening, Sacha Baron Cohen, why wouldn't you be? Send
we
us a
should
copy
get him
of
on.
that. That'd be wicked.
And Sandy's asking, who is this? Can't beat the original when we played the Missions version of
yep.
Like a Hurricane. 2 reasons. One, that the original version is
immensely
8.5
long.
minutes long.
Yep.
And the second reason that the live original version is 11.5
Yes,
minutes long.
Yeah, just getting a serious
so those are
jam in the middle there.
So those are the 2. But the Mission, just saying to Leo off air, when I was in my second band, the band called Paradox, which featured my mate Greg on vocals, Paul Walker, who's since moved and lives now in Thailand, my old mate Neil Rutter on bass, and I was on drums there. We had a band, and we did a cover version because we covered the Missions cover version of
a cover of a cover.
of his name's completely gone.
Yep.
Neil Young's
Yeah.
cover. So we covered a cover
Yeah, cover to cover.
because Greg was a massive Mission fan.
nice.
Back when the Mission, as we've had this conversation,
Yeah.
back when the Mission were good,
Yep.
and Wayne Hussey hadn't allegedly.
Disappeared up his own backside.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, my brother was big into the Mission, and then before they were called the Mission UK because of copyright reasons. Yeah, like Prouty in the chat room there saying Kit Hill is well lit up tonight.
Do you know what?
Interesting.
You know what happens up on Kit Hill with the
Yes,
old
very well.
the old doggers.
Yeah.
And Prouty's one of his cameras. You can see Kit Hill from one of his CCTV cameras out
Yeah.
on the farm. So in
Yeah.
the distance, you see
The lights.
Kit Hill.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he'll say you can see a couple of flashes will go off when the doggers turn up.
Yeah.
So happy
Well,
evening
actually,
to the doggers who
you
might
mentioned that.
listening.
Shout out to Hannah Leach. It was great. Like, really had a great time down at Carpe Diem
Why is that?
Festival.
Why
in Depot.
why have you
Because
talking
like,
of dogging? Have you
shout
thought of
out to Hannah because well, it's not linked quite the way you think. We were asking about. I was asking like, where can I park up? Like, what's the plan? You know, for loading in and loading out. Because the depot in Plymouth is on the roundabout, right?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
opposite
it's
the
quite-
Union
yeah.
Rooms, on Union Street. So I was like, okay, and also I haven't done a gig there before yet. So I was like, okay, how do I sort this out? She's like, oh, well, we're just going to load up on Bath Street and then go park around the car park in Martin Street.
And I'll flash you.
Well, it's the thing. I get to Martin Street, I walk up into the car park, and there's a whole bunch of cars there with people sat in them. And I'm like, okay. And I go over and try and use the ticket machine, which seems to be giving some jit where, like, I punch in the number plate and that, and it just sits there going, like, contacting server or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. And then literally, like, a foot away from me, out of nowhere, suddenly like, you looking, mate? The hell?
No.
Yeah.
Dogging at the back of the depot?
I was just like, oh, for goodness sake, no, I'm not. I'm just trying to get a ticket. And off she walks, and as I sort of like give up on the ticket machine, walk back to my car, I just suddenly hear what is obviously her pimp walking down the street going, oi, what are you doing? And going off. I'm like,
oh
geez.
my God.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thanks, Hannah, for that
suggesting
parking
I parked there.
Well,
it's brilliant. I got in. She's like, how you doing? Not bad. I've already been propositioned once.
and almost beaten up by a pimp.
Yeah.
Prouty seems to know all about it. He says it's way too cold and wet for dogging, sure. And then adds, surely, as though he's not quite certain.
Yeah.
Seems to know a lot about it, though, Steve.
Well, maybe there's a lot of recycled, like 70s Halloween costumes made out of bin bags going around up there. You know, they're all out in their bin bags.
He says it's wet dogging.
Yeah.
Right, do you know what? I'm jonesing for a beer, Leo.
Yeah.
What we got?
Well, it is time then for Tipple of the Week. Nice. So this week we have spoken about it quite a bit over the last few weeks. This is Black Heart from Brewdog. And this is, as you have recalled from not last week, the week before, because I was ill last week. We were talking about this because I had the limited release of this, the Jet Black Heart, which was actually considerably stronger. If I look at this one comes in at 4.1.
Nice.
The Jet Black Heart was at least, I think, 6 actually.
Yeah.
It was a bit stronger, but they did their test market, and they have now released Black Heart, which is brewed, slightly lighter at 4.1%. But this is a stout, and I love how they call it 21st Century Stout, because I opened this, I poured it, I smelt it, I tasted it, and I'm like, that's what Guinness or stout in general used to be.
Right.
You know, long before they started with all of these various like cream flow.
Yes.
And the freezer or the cooling unit under the bar to cool it a little bit more. And Brewdog come out with this, and it's absolutely stonking. And I'm going to say it's going to be giving Guinness a run for their money. And the best Guinness can do, how about like this little sort of sex aid that you stick on the top and it like nitros it up? Like, what the
Do you know what though? Brewdog know what they're doing. One of the best lagers for really easy drinking out there at the moment, and Swansea has switched to it. I mean, we used to drink, you know, your general lagers. Is the Lost?
Yeah,
the
Lost
Brewdog
Lager,
Lost
which
Lager
again was the one that we were talking about before, because
we've done it on the show, haven't we? And it says lager like it should be.
Yeah,
and they have got it spot on.
That was the test market one that we did back in Richmond at the Real Ale shop in Richmond. The good lady driver and I picked up unmarked bottles of that, where they literally just put it out as like a very small tester market, and had a little feedback form on the side of the bottle you could take it back, and that turned into Lost Lager. So
the Punk IPA I also like. Unfortunately, after about 2, it's a bit like Stella, and it doesn't like me, and it does give me a bit of a headache.
Yes,
but if you're really wanting an IPA and you're thirsty, the Punk is brilliant. Oh, Mary Hinn says she likes it dark and wet. Are you talking about the Brewdog, I presume, Mary, not going dogging up on the hill?
Yeah.
Should we get into it, Leo? It's already 8:30.
Fouty there saying it's an awesome pint. Last week I was mostly drinking Black Heart.
And Sandy says there are loads of dogging lay-bys around this neck. Careful, Wal. Hey, it seems to be Leo.
Maybe if I get a map and send it to you, can you mark them all out so I can know to avoid them?
It seems to be Leo that's getting caught up in it. And Sandy, how do you know there are loads of this dog? Are we going? Maybe we'll have to do a program on dogging. Everybody seems to know a lot about it.
Yeah. Well, what are they actually saying? They don't really have anything on there, do they?
Is this going to go off nicely? Has this got a widget?
No, it does not require a widget. This is the thing. This is proper stout. It's got. Well, let me just check if it says anything. And no, it doesn't. It literally just says 21st Century Stout.
Should we go stereo? 3, 2, 1, open.
Let's see if this is going to. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. I didn't quite get it.
Let's see if this is going to be explosive, like the fantastic Joining the Pandaverse from South Park this week, which skewers Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, or is it going to be a damp squib flop like the Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, which is the end of Doctor Who, because it's now owned by Disney, all of our license payer money going down well there over the years, and
allegedly
it is rebooting from season 1. So let's find out. 3, 2, 1.
Holy
That's
monkey.
a massive one right there, isn't it? Fantastic. Wow, look at how this pours as well. See that? That's a real stout there. No widgets, no neutralizers, no Chinese love balls.
It's going to be a creamy head.
No 16 stage like process to pour. Yeah, you just get it straight in there like that. Look at that. If anyone wants to see how to pour a pint with a masterful head on the fly like that, check that out, man. Bonza.
Let's have a
Cheers.
sniff.
Let's have a sniff on that. Yeah, you're getting that sort of mild coffee, like a sweet coffee.
I'm getting
aroma.
coffee. I used to bang through a load of Murphys when I was younger. And you could do it. You couldn't drink too much Murphys now. You'd be right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Pat, you were saying that earlier. He's missing the Murphys and the Caffreys. Oh, Mary Hinges.
She says there's dogging etiquette, and then she loves a nice creamy head. What the hell is going on with
it?
I'll tell you what, this program's...
wait, hold on a second. Is James the gentleman that you told us about last season? Where
James,
you told
a nice
him to
pint
go...
of golden shower goes
yeah.
down the tree.
Yeah, we remember that one. Go check out season 4, I think it was.
Oh, God, we're talking about it. That was our mate Darren.
Yes, yeah.
And we made him go and order a golden shower from the chap behind the bar. Brilliant.
Look at the head on that. Maybe I'll own a bit of Northern benefit on that. But look, that's a proper stout head. Again, no widget, no nitralizer,
this program's gone to the dogs. Gone to the dogging.
Gone to the brew dogging. Right, let's have a taste
go on
this
it.
one.
Do you know what? I'm getting on that because it's the 4.1. You're not getting that bite of alcohol at the back of the throat. You're not getting that coffee. Sometimes, you know, when you get these stouts and they're too espresso, and you get that real like coffee on the tongue,
bitter, tannin
and you get a hit of alcohol at the back of the throat. That is nice,
There's
smooth,
a very slight
creamy,
copper bottom to it as well.
Harry Hinge probably likes a copper bottom.
It is super smooth. I mean,
if you
like
leave the interior
smooth.
light on, it means you're happy to be watched. What is going on with this program?
How much, Mary? You seem to.
Mary's written the bloody book on dogging.
Yeah, were you on that Channel 4 program a few years ago about it with the furries and all that? Did you ever see that? It was hilariously bad. It was so bad. Like, again, why are you going to make?
We're supposed to be doing Tipple of the Week, not bloody
dogging in the week.
Dog in hotspots.
Maybe
we should do dog in hotspots. We're looking for writing a column on Sunday.
Jesus, yeah. Like, Kit Hill.
Welcome to the Phluid Records column this week, where we'll be where we'll be covering East Cornwall's dogging hotspots.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure I've seen worse in various publications out there. You know, like. No, don't say it.
My computer's even shut down.
Yeah, it's freaking out. So I can't take any more of this. But, suffice to say, people get out there, try Black Heart. If you're looking for a stout this Christmas that is, again, not nitralized, not a 16-step process, doesn't just taste like blooming chilled water with a nasty sort of bitterness to it, get this, because this is actually
Can't
really
even see
good.
through that either. That is...
I mean, yeah, that is proper and
black as.
Yeah, and I know I do have some like qualms with Brewdog in general. There's certain things like their IPA obsession, but this is a really good one. This is well worth it. It will go down really well with your Christmas pud. It could be quite good for fireworks night as well.
Read Mary Hinge's last comment.
Window half down means you can provide certain services. Well, yeah, okay.
Oh my God! Right,
that's savoury.
We're gonna
the conversation, obviously, not
look at the state of these. This show tonight is literally gone to.
Well, it's interesting because actually we didn't have any major problems like before going live today. No. Actually, it was all going pretty smoothly, and then the minute since we've gone live, everything started getting worse and worse.
If Jules Denby is watching, and we always say when we have her on, we're flying by the seat of our pants, and she goes, "No, you
really?
do surprise me."
Wow,
this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to play a song which doesn't sound very Storm Ciaran-y, Leo, called Flowers.
Yeah.
But why is it?
Well, all you good people out there with a penchant for UK garage. which I can't pronounce any other way.
UK Garage.
Yeah.
Is that when you used to have like, you'd have a couple of cans of lager and you'd have some garage, and it got to the posh kids and they'd be letting a bottle of Merlot breathe and they'd have Garage.
It's funny you mentioned actually, Cynical DJ did put up something exactly like that actually this morning, but no, like it's weird because it was always UK Garage, right? Now, you know, in the early days in the 90s, we'd be going up to Shepherd's Bush and that and going to Palais and that, and all of the adverts on the radio would be, come on down for UK Garage.
UK Garage.
And then, sometime, I think it may have been when Inga Selector, shout outs to Artful Dodger, we love you really, but like after that, even he has to admit, like suddenly it all just went like way
but
too,
it is
too
Garage.
much. Yeah, well that's the thing, that's when I suddenly started hearing adverts
it's a
going,
French word.
UK Garage.
It is Garage.
And I'm like, well, who suddenly...
just
Even Flex FM was doing it, man.
Just
like,
quickly
back in the
before we
day.
play this tune, Sandy, there's a good one on the way to Bodmin, lots of creamy heads. Prouty, is that where you can find the Bodmin Beast? Mary Hinge is, I would love to win the Beast, and I'd wind the window down for him. Let's have this tune.
Yeah, please.
You're bringing the tone down.
Let's get into this tune quick. Yeah, they're bringing more than Flowers up on Kit Hill tonight, apparently.
Oh, absolutely, in the pouring rain.
There's a blast in the past there for y'all for a bit of UK Garage.
UK Garage. Is this storm all blown out now then, Leo? Are we thinking, is it a one-hit wonder, or is it...
There's more to come, I think. I mean, they said the eye of the storm hit London earlier, and I'm like, really? Because... we only had the first half of it, which kind of calmed down for 11, and now we've got a bit more of it again. I'm pretty sure like there's still a bit of a front coming in.
Andrea was saying the Channel Islands were hit badly with it. 80 people without homes or lost.
Oh, so the whole island then?
Yeah, well, both islands.
Yeah,
put together. So yeah, you never know, do you? I mean, we always get the tail end of these off of America, don't they?
Yeah,
they do like to export, bless them.
You mentioned the Isles there. Lucky for True Foxes, they just got back from there. They did a gig over there, and they flew over in a helicopter. Lovely video of them up on Facebook doing that. But boy, if they'd done that now,
oh yeah,
you'd be talking about Twilight Zone. Do you remember that film?
Twilight Zone. I remember
the by Steven Spielberg, where he killed 5 people.
No, I remember Twilight Zone.
That?
Twilight Zone, obviously the series.
Well, yeah.
You're travelling to another dimension of night.
They made a Twilight Zone movie, Steven Spielberg directing, and they had a helicopter crash that killed 5 of the actors, including like 2 or 3 kids.
No.
Yeah. It's old news.
I mean, there's a lot of people die in helicopters. It was the racing driver. I can't remember his name, but he died in a helicopter. They are fickle things, aren't they?
Yeah, it happens, on movie sets. I mean, some people die from being shot in the face by Alec Baldwin. Ooh. He's actually. He's
Can you
going to trial
imagine?
for
Like
that
that's
right
a
now.
very specific thing to
It
happen.
is exceedingly specific.
You go to hospital. What seems to happen to you, sir? I've been shot in the face by Alec Baldwin.
Exactly, yeah. It's funny because like when Halloween was on the other day, like we were watching The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and there's the one where they're telling each other stories, and it has what's it called, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And when it finished, I had a little tour to this went, and when they woke up, they found that they'd been booked to direct a film featuring Alec Baldwin.
Do you know what I started watching, and I'm not going to finish watching it? Yahoo sucks to you, Netflix. The House of Usher. Talking of Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
Now Edgar Allan Poe, The
that.
Raven. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Pit and the Pendulum, The Monkey Paw, all of that. Really good gothic horror. What happens when Hollywood, we'll go generically Hollywood, as in the movie industry, and I saw a series on Netflix, The House of Usher, and I thought, oh, that'll be based on Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. And they made, it's a short story pretty much. They've made 6 hour-long episodes out of it for a start off. So you think, right, it's all filler and no killer. And I watched the first episode and I thought, nah.
No.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And I thought, this again could, for people who don't know what The Fall of the House of Usher is, I guess they're watching it going, well, this is quite cinematographically good.
Cinematography is good.
Yes.
Well, again, this is the
good
problem. You can say about
it's
so
this
many
and it's
films
that and it's the other, and there's a little story going on, and I wonder what's going to happen. But for those of you who've read the book or know the story and go, well, I know what's going to happen, so can we just move it along a bit and get rid of all this crap that's going with it?
Yeah, well, it's happening a lot. Like I say, the whole industry is seeing a massive downturn, and there's so many series that they're just trying to extend things and pad it out with filler.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, look at the Marvels, man. The Marvels is going to absolutely bomb. And they're so damn desperate now they're trying to tie it into Deadpool 3.
Right.
As if it has anything to do with
I haven't
it.
seen Deadpool 1. But what they should do...
Don't bother, watch Deadpool 2 and that's it.
What
That's
they
the only
should
one.
do with these things is sometimes they'll try and make a film and you think, actually, that film would have been better as 3 or 4 1-hour parts because you could have really don't squash it into an hour and a half movie. And then when they've got enough content to do a short story, which could technically be 45 minutes long and you could get it all in, let's make it 6 hours. Don't get it.
Well, it's like basically the Disney MO right now. It's like, oh, we got an idea. What is it? Let's take Ashoka and make like a season of episodes based on Ashoka. Okay, what story we got? I don't know.
See, we haven't. Now, Wednesday...
we need to find a thing. This thing shows us a map. This map tells us where our enemy is. We go all the way out there and find that the enemy has actually come all the way to the point where we were. So we go all the way back again. He goes all the way back again. In the end. That is Ahsoka. From start to finish.
But have you seen Wednesday?
No.
The Adams thing. Now, that was a 6-parter, and that was brilliant because it actually warranted being a 6-part thing. Anyway, we digress.
Jenny Ortega is getting herself into trouble because, like, of being
is she?
outspoken. Yeah, well, she's done with the Wednesday dance, which doesn't surprise me because she's probably heard enough about that since she did it. But also just like the whole aspect of media right now, like, it's so politicized. It's everything, like you were saying about, like, what was it you were saying earlier, where it just became, Doctor Who, it just became so messagey. It's always promoting the message.
Yeah,
I haven't got reverb. I need a reverb for that. The message. Yeah, exactly. It's always promoting that. You know,
there's a lot of that goes on though, isn't there?
Yeah, like check out Gina Carano. Anyone out there? Like Gina Carano was obviously in The Mandalorian until she got bumped for not supporting the message.
Well, you've got Modern Family, absolutely hysterical. Modern Family until it got to about series 7 or 8. And they got a bit messagey in a lot of their things.
I'd say
you've
almost
got that thing that you can hear in the back of your mind where they're doing something, and you can almost hear them go, "Right, kids."
Yeah.
And then get back on with the acting. I'm just going to clear my throat.
Did you ever see? Don't be a menace to South Central by whilst sipping your juice in the hood?
I don't think I did see that.
It's a Wayans brothers film. I think it might be one of their first ones, maybe their first one, and it's absolutely hilarious because it rips on all of the hip hop movies of the 90s, like Boys in the Hood and stuff like that. And all the way through it, you've got, I believe it's Samuel L. Jackson playing a postman. And
James will be into that.
And they'll do these little setups where they have like a scene that has a positive moral impact like message to it. And every time they do a scene like that, he just pops up in the back and goes, "Message!"
Yeah.
You know,
but
that's pretty much where we're at now.
But that's what it is at a lot of these things, and in particular American series and things where they have a ridiculous amount of canned laughter on, and then you have to be like super woke and on point and everything. Talking about
MASH. God, MASH. Like MASH, the pilot had no canned laughter. The rest of the entire series, they put canned laughter on it because no one would found it funny.
You
otherwise.
have to know when to laugh.
It's like the entirety of Friends or The Big Bang Theory. Without canned laughter, it's just a bunch of people being horrible to each other.
I was going to say I don't get canned laughter, but I was going to say, talking about all the rapping and the this and that and the other, we got Make It Rain. We got
rapping and the this and
the rapping and the this and the that.
Such was the style of the day.
We've got a bit of Make It Rain remix by DJ Storm, R. Kelly, T.I. Baby and Fat Joe.
Yeah.
So should we have a bit of that
before
we come back with our message about getting on board with the socials, liking, following, subscribing, and all of that.
All the rest. Yeah, indeed. Ooh, he's got Dom Cheddar.
He's got Dom Cheddar.
Dom Cheddar.
I've got Davisto Cheddar.
Yeah, well, Davisto.
But he hasn't got any of that, has he?
Yeah, well, let's watch out. He'll slap you down like a pound of bacon.
That's a bit of a banger. I like that.
Yeah, not bad look at all, isn't it? Yeah, DJ Storm there.
It's almost 9 o'clock. We've got time to go through our socials.
Yeah, we do indeed. If you've been enjoying what you've watched, or even if you didn't and you just want to help us out anyway.
Yeah, if you didn't enjoy what you watched, right, don't tune in again.
There are plenty of other YouTubers out there, as I say. We've got like Nerdrotic, they're really cool. Anyone from the Friday Nights team, Melanie Mack, Exoregolo, anyone like that, Film Threat. If you don't like what we're doing, just go check them out, man. There's loads of great stuff.
We don't
out
want
there.
people listening listening who don't like what we're doing.
Well, I don't mind really, because like all the
gets our algorithm
exactly
up,
gets the algorithm up. Which, speaking of which, don't forget to feed the head of algorithm. Please do like, share, follow, subscribe, make your comments as well at Facebook /Fluid Records, Twitch /Phluid Vision, Mixcloud /Fluid FM, Instagram at Fluid Records, YouTube at Fluid Vision, and Twitter X at FM Fluid. Do you think anyone's ever going to call it anything other than Twitter X?
Twitter X, no.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm just not on board with this X thing at all.
Can't
I'm
rebrand.
not using the logo. This is one of the things rebranding. You mentioned that. Shout out to my man Jim Cornette. Do you remember TNA Wrestling?
No.
Yeah,
I do remember
would you?
a marathon though, and then that was rebranded as Snickers.
Yes. Well, this is the thing. Like, back in the day, new wrestling company set up, and they called themselves Total Nonstop Action, TNA Wrestling, which was the absolute genius idea of Shitstain Vince Russo. I will use his proper name, Shitstain Vince Russo, and they changed their name literally weeks later because of the association of everyone just going, oh, what's this tits and ass wrestling, right? So they changed their name to Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gone years and years and years and years, and you know, Jeff Jarrett was involved, and Dixie Carter was involved, and it all went, you know, to the pan, and eventually got bought out, and it's been bought out now by AEW, who've decided in their absolute genius to go back to calling it TNA. And it's just like, and the beauty is as well, Shitstain Vince Russo gets on Twitter and has a massive tirade going, oh, well, if you guys are going to go back and revisit the name TNA, then maybe you should get back in the guy that actually came up with the name. And it's like, no, because they had to change the name because it was so bad.
What about they go for Total Wrestling All Takedown? Which would be twat.
Yeah. I mean, it'd suit the wrestling of today, honestly. No. But like, seriously, that's so funny. It's like, let's just rebrand back to the name we had to change like within weeks. Terrible.
It's 9 o'clock, Leo.
Yeah,
it's been a wet and windy, stormy day, and for all those wet and windy, stormy doggers, that we could go to proper DJ mode now, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had a proper stormy, wet and windy day, and for all those doggers up there on Kid Hill, and for Sandy, who seems to know the top hot spots on the way to Bodmin, for Mary Hinge, who knows all the etiquette, and for our very own Mr. Steve Prout, who seems to know far too much about dogging. Yep. We are going to play out with this. It is the fascinating Aida with a song called Dogging. Thanks for listening. Cheers, James. Cheers, Sandy. Cheers, Mary. Catch you later.